Hey guys, and welcome to 50 Shades of Raw. I'm your host Sarah, and I'm here to tell you what your mom and your friends would never dare to tell you. So I gave you the options to choose between two episodes, and you guys chose how to know if I have bad friends in 2024. So without further ado, let's just jump right in. I listed 10 points on how to identify fake friends. So we're going to keep this super fresh and straight to the point. Okay, there's no beating around the bushes here, straight to the point. Now, if you're the bad friend in these cases, you're going to get a big ick. But if you're the genuine friend, you're going to find this educational. So these are the top 10 ways to know if you have bad friends. 1, lack of trustworthiness. 2, selfishness. 3, constant negativity. 4, lack of support. 5, jealousy. 6, inconsistency. 7, manipulation. 8, lack of empathy. 9, disrespect. And 10, unwillingness to communicate. So now I'm going to dive right in with my thoughts and my guidance, kind of. I mean, who am I to guide, but this is my guidance. So, lack of trustworthiness. If you find yourself constantly being betrayed by someone that, for example, you say, oh, I really had a bad day, like my boss was screaming at me, and then you go out during the weekend and another friend of yours comes up to you and be like, oh, I heard you had a bad day at work last Monday. Bad friend. If you cannot trust them with such a small incident, imagine your hot boiling tea drama. 2, selfishness. When they constantly prioritize themselves over you, it should be like a balance. It should be like, I give, you give, we come together as one. A friendship should be you give and take. You give and take. It's not just you give, or you take. It should be a balance of both. If you find yourself giving, just walk away. If you find yourself taking, sit down and fucking learn how to listen. Sorry. Another way to know if someone is being selfish is when you're telling them about your day, how your day went, and they just wait until you finish your sentence and then just jump on whatever they wanted to say. Selfish. Okay. Number 3, constant negativity. It's 2024. We don't have space for that in our hearts, mind, and soul. Okay? So let me give you a quick idea of someone being constantly negative. You say, oh my god, I'm getting a promotion for work. And they're just there yeah, but doesn't that mean you won't have time to walk your dog? Or you get your hair done. You just get your hair done. I like this, but I liked it better before, I don't think it suits you. Jesus, get a grip. That's constant negativity for you. Number 4, lack of support. I am not joking. I'm gonna start with the smallest thing that you can do from your home, your bed, while being even fucking lazy. If your friend has a small business or they're a social media content creator and you don't like or comment on their stuff and you're meant to be their friend, you're a bad fucking friend. You're telling me you don't have time? It's not like your cat died and you're asking them to come to your cat's funeral, which they should if they're your actual friends, by the way. It's such a small gesture to just like a fucking post. 3 hearts emojis, 1 heart emoji. Interact. You don't do that with your friends. It just shows, honestly, how bad of a friend you actually are. Hope you change. So this can go to other extremes. The lack of support, not actually showing up to important stuff in your life, like a funeral, a graduation, birthdays. I mean, sometimes birthdays are over, exaggerated. The one day in a year where it's your day and you're the center of the attention. Get it? But still, they should be there to support you. So if they're not there, bad friend. 5, jealousy. This one, I don't really have to go in depth with this one. You know what it is. Some people are even jealous of the attention you get, the vibe you give, your personality. It's not just about materialistic things. Sometimes it's you as a person. Inconsistency. So if you find that your friend is your friend on Monday, but not your friend on Sunday, or they don't even message you to see how you're doing, or you ask them to meet and they message you, let's meet, and then they never get back to you, they're not good friends. No one is that fucking busy. And if you are that fucking busy, tell me. So if they don't, they're bad friends. Sorry. Manipulation. This one can go on levels. Manipulate you and not liking a certain style or a certain person because they like that person, or they even manipulating you in hating someone else. Jesus, I don't have to tell you they're bad, but they're bad. Number 8, lack of empathy. If you have friends that lack to feel sorry for you if something bad happens to you, they're bad friends. I don't have to dive into that. They're horrible. Disrespect. The word itself should be enough. A word on its own. Like someone disrespecting you, you don't need clarification on that. If someone crosses your boundaries, they're disrespecting you. If you set a set of boundaries and they still disrespect those boundaries, cut them off. Horrible, horrible friends. Cut them off. So disrespect could be them being toxic towards you. Chop. Unwillingness to communicate. This, unfortunately, when you have a toxic like friendship, it goes both ways. Like both people tend to like not communicate. The genuine person wouldn't communicate in fear of losing the other person. However, the other one wouldn't want to communicate, the bad person, the bad friend, wouldn't want to communicate with you simply because they wouldn't want to look bad. And that would honestly create like underlying hatred and bigger issues further on in your friendship, which sucks. Honestly, sucks. So that's basically my outline of how to know if you have bad friends in 2024. Kept it brief because this episode was meant to be like available online on the 7th of January and it's a week away from being a month overdue. So I gave you briefly my insights of what I think makes a bad friend in 2024. So yeah, I guess that's it. However, further on in other episodes, I will indulge in more experiences and different scenarios personally that I went through that will guide you even further on with your friendships and relationships. Thank you for tuning in. Love you a lot, guys. See you on the next one. And don't forget to follow me on my socials at 50 Shades of Real. Have a good day. Till the next time.